Namaste, Masters. This is Prashanti. Thank you for joining today's Patriji's Amruthotsavam and Sadananda Guru Utsavam series to celebrate Patriji's way of life. As a part of this series, today we have a special guest, Bala Garu. She is going to share Patriji's concept, five-finger concept. She is dear friend of mine. A little an intro about Bala Garu. She lives in Frisco, Texas. Bala Garu started her spiritual journey 26 years back with the reading of book Paramahamsa Yogananda's book, Autobiography of a Yogi. She used to read that book, and with her three friends, she used to go to Paramahamsa Yogananda's meditation center every week, once a day. And they used to practice meditation and share the wisdom from that book. Later, Bala Garu joined Chinmaya Mission's adult classes, where she learned Bhagavad Gita, Atma Bodha, Viveka Chudamani wisdom through different acharyas. As a habit, every night she used to read Paramahamsa Yogananda book and SRF magazines. Later, she decided to learn Kriya Yoga. To learn Kriya Yoga, she has to take some prerequisite SRF lessons. So she did that for 1 year. After 1 year, she moved to a different place where she couldn't find a SRF guru, so she couldn't do that Kriya. Later, in 2005, when she moved to California, she did Ramchandra, she joined Ramchandra meditation. She did that for 15 years. During that time, she has suffered back pain. It got to a point she wanted an immediate relief from that pain. She learned about Anapanasati meditation. She started practicing Anapanasati meditation by buying pyramid from Ayyappa Pindi Garu. Every day she used to wake up early morning and 3 hours. For 41 days she did that. She got immediate relief. For 15 years she suffered that back pain, but within 41 days she saw the relief from Anapanasati meditation. Then she started following regularly and reading books and Sajjan Sangacha, everything. But she has a question. Am I doing the right thing? Am I following I followed 15 years one guru. I switched now. Is it the right thing or not? She asked the same question to Patriji. Sir told her, see, you take knowledge from everybody, but ultimate guru is your breath. Follow your breath. So since then, she never stopped. She started sharing her wisdom and everything. Bala Garu, welcome, Andi. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Prashanti, for all the introduction. Wonderful introduction. So, okay. So I'm so delighted to share Brahmarshi Patriji's concepts. So, when the COVID started, I started pyramid meditation. And within 6 months, not only physical health, I also noticed a lot of experiences connecting to plants, my consciousness, and becoming very sensitive to even pluck flowers and all. So those are the changes slowly, I started noticing it. So there is so much power, and we had to believe and do it. Patriji made us, very simple. This particular meditation. So let us go. Then let me share my screen when I talk about this five-finger concepts. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me move my screen a little bit. Or maybe this is better. Is this better? Okay,
Yes.
let me go to. Okay. So today, I'm going to talk about Patriji's 5-finger concepts. So most of the concepts, most of the knowledge, he simplified into 5-finger concept and explained to us. So I took most of the points from Tulasidalam, where he mentioned most of the important points. So initially, first I start with, how the small finger, he said, Patriji says, small finger identifies our physical body, which is our physical body with senses. This is also we call Annamaya Kosha. So this body we get from our parents. And then the next ring finger, mind, which is the mind, we get this from our society. So with our society's conditioning, we develop our mind. Here you have likes and dislikes. And also the desires from past lives also, they're expressed as desires in our mind. And then the middle finger, so it signifies the intellect or buddhi. When you separate our mind and senses from buddhi in meditation, with the help of swadhyaya and sajjana sangatyam, your soul comes closer to Paramatma. That's what, we separate our body and mind. So then we using our intellect, we come closer to our Atma. So with buddhi or intellect, you come to realize this birth and death is a play on this earth. So slowly we come to realize the universal consciousness. So we slowly, when we keep on doing, reading many books, then we realize this is not our body, our body, we are not, this is body and mind. We are the immortal soul, which is the universal consciousness. That is that realization comes to us using our buddhi. Then the index finger is the soul or Atma. It is the part of our spirit, that is Amshatma. And then the thumb is God, Paramatma, which is the immortal. So initially and finally, our goal is to unite our soul to Paramatma, to become one. Initially, in the early stage of meditation, we get what you want, like health and money. Initially, that's all we keep getting that. In later stages of meditation, whatever is wise, it is given to us. Example, like teaching meditation or wisdom from books. And in the final stages, in the wisdom stage, you get whatever is good for everybody in the world. Then you keep teaching, to everybody in the world, and also you do all the yajnas and all. And then also like we see people who they manage so many different associations, PMC, like in a higher level. That's what, at later stage we get that. And then the next one is five elements of spiritual warriors. What are those? So those are the blocks to the warrior, the spiritual warrior. Those are the number one, it is fear. Number two, in the fear, you need to be courageous. Always Patriji says, you have to be very courageous. So how do we get rid of this fear? By doing more and more meditation naturally, by reading all the books and with Sajjana Sangatya, slowly we get rid of our fear. Always, here Patriji says, be courageous and say yes to everything. And then next one is doubt. You should not have any doubt. Always think positive and have miraculous thoughts. The third one is have knowledge. Always clarity is needed. Understanding everything clearly before you say or do. That's what Patriji is saying. Ego. Always, you should not have any ego when you get siddhis in meditation. Sometimes, when you go and do more and more meditation, you get small, siddhis overall. So you see past lives and also, some of the siddhis you get. But with all those siddhis, Patriji is saying, don't get ego. We have your humility. And the fifth one is old age fears. And Patriji says, you need to work until your last breath. Do not think old age is a hurdle. Like that. That's what he did. Even with all his health problems, he was teaching and going in everywhere and teaching the meditation to everyone. Here he also mentions prayers, prayers path using our mind, social enjoyment. There are two paths which is mentioned, in Kathopanishad. And then second one is Shreyas. Prayers is using our mind. We use we use for social enjoyment. Shreyas is using intellect, and that is buddhi. We use this for spirituality. So we had to use our Shreyas. You have to be Shreyas. And the third concept is yourself union with Nada, Nada Bhakti. Nada Bhakti is yoga. That is, yoga is yourself with music. Union yourself with the music becomes Bhakti Yoga. And then second one is Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is you unite yourself with the action. That means you immerse yourself in, you become one with the action without fruits of action. You concentrate in your action. You immerse into you become one with it. That is the Karma Yoga. See, the real karma is just doing action with the fruits, with the expectations. Karma yoga is without expecting any fruits of action. That is karma yoga. That you becomes one with the karma. You are union. You become union. So same way, nada or bhakti yoga, you become immersed in music. That's why when people sing, they are immersed in music. Jnana yoga. Here, yourself, you are in your union with the knowledge. So that is when you get, when you teach, you are immersed in that knowledge. That is what Jnana yoga. Hatha yoga. Hatha yoga is yourself, your union with the body. So that's what, when you do Hatha yoga, asanas and all, you are becoming one with your body. And Raja yoga. Here, yourself, you are becoming union with the meditation, dhyana. That is Raja Yoga. And next concept is Patanjali Yoga Sutras. According to Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, there are 8 limbs. Those are, but yamas and niyamas, Patriji says, we get with meditation automatically. We will go through them separately. Patriji asked us to focus on these 5 5 sutras. I will go through this. Asana, Pratyahara. Here, asana is sitting down comfortably. Pratyahara. First, sit down comfortably and then control our senses from unnecessary things. Pratyahara means controlling our senses. That means not giving the food to senses is Pratyahara. That means unnecessary things we are avoiding. Pratyahara means not giving food to our senses. So that is first one is asana and pratyahara. Patriji always says first for new meditators, sit down and close your eyes. That is asana and pratyahara. Pranayama. Here we observing our natural breath is pranayama. This is in Anapanasati. Dharana. Only focusing on our breath, it decreases our thoughts. That's what happens in dharana. Just focusing, on our breath. In dhyana, what happens? When we meditate, in meditation, when thoughts decrease, you get cosmic energy. Slowly, when the mind gets slowly, empty, slowly becoming less and less thoughts, then we start getting cosmic and more and cosmic energy. Samadhi. Next one is final stage is samadhi. In samadhi, you reach to no thought or emptiness stage. There you feel peaceful. And then in that state, people do astral travel. So that's what happens, finally, when you are in that void emptiness state, then all this happens, astral travel and visions you see, So here samadhi means sama-adi. That means you become equal to Adi Chaitanyam or Paramatma in that level. And another meaning is samadhi, you get all samadhanas or answers in that state, in that samadhi state. So next one is 5 yamas according to Patanjali. So like I said, now we go through 5 yamas and 5 niyamas. So what are those 5 yamas? First one is Satyam, that is always speak always truth only. So that is first one. Next one is Ahimsa. Leave himsa, causing action like eating meat and all. So never hurt anyone. So that is Ahimsa. So third one is Brahmacharyam. Always follow the middle path. That is the Brahmacharyam according to Buddha. So another Brahmacharyam according to Vedanta is, like you travel in Brahmajnanam. That is, you charinchadam, Brahmajnanamlo charinchadam. That means you only travel most of your time in Brahmajnanam. That is the real Brahmacharyam. Asteyam, do not feel jealous about others' wealth or abundance. That is Asteyam. Even if you feel, jealous about others' wealth also, that is not good. That is, he calls Asteyam. So we should be happy of others' wealth and abundance. Aparigraham. Here that means do not take anything from others when you don't need it, even if they give. And also do not steal or waste things. That is aparigraham. Okay, next one. 5 niyamas according to Patanjali. What are those? The first one is Saucham. Keeping your body and surroundings clean. Always, we know, most of us, we have to keep our body and surroundings clean. Santosham. Always be in happy mode. Whatever challenges you get, and Patriji, according to Buddha also, they say, always take it in a positive way. Be in happy mode. Swadhyaya. Every day read spiritual books. Next one is tapas. Here, tapaha means intense longing. That is quest. With more meditation, you also decrease with that tapas, we decrease our intake of food and sleep. And then final one, fifth one is Ishvara Pranidhana. Always be in the thought of surrendering to God. Always, whatever you do, oh, I'm surrendering to God. I'm not doing this, higher power is doing this. That is the Ishvara Pranidhana. So those are the 5 niyamas according to Patanjali. And next one is Yukta Lakshanas from the Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna mentioned. What are those, and always this is the Patriji's favorite sloka. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. Yogo bhavati, sorry, spelling mistake. And here there are 5 of them. What are those? You have to have balanced yukta ahara, balanced diet. Do not overeat or do not completely fast. That is what balanced diet. You have to have a balance. Next one is Yukta Vihara. Balance your Vihara. Either going out for shopping or vacation, balance. Do it. No, don't overdo it. And then the balance your duty. Karmasu. So balance your duty. Do not overdo it. Taking unnecessary responsibilities. Even taking care of grandchildren unnecessarily, putting on your own, shoulders. That is also, he says, don't overdo it. Balanced sleep. Do not sleep too much or do not, completely not to sleep. That is also not good. And then final one. Here's Yukta Swapnava is balanced sleep. And then balanced meditation. So do not overdo it. Even balanced meditation also, when we are in the middle path, we should not overdo it. By overdoing it, we are neglecting our duties. So that is why all these we have to balance. That is the Yukta Lakshanas. And the next one is 5 soul cycles, what each soul, and most of us, we know what are those 5 cycles. And then here each soul takes approximately 400 life cycles. What are those? Infant soul, baby soul, young soul, mature soul, old soul. Here infant soul, which is the little finger, which, that is the body identity. At that body identity, infant soul, people are lazy with tamoguna. So that is the infant soul stage. Next one is baby soul, which is the ring finger, which is the mind level. At that level, baby soul, they always think in Rajoguna. They have more Rajoguna. even though they have other, but they're dominant in Rajoguna. They mainly try not to do bad karma. At that level, they know, but they try not to do bad karma. But they have more Rajoguna. And then third stage is young soul. At young soul level, which is the middle finger, according to Patriji says, buddhi level. At that buddhi level, we whatever they do with expectation, they do things for name and fame's sake. That is what at young level stage, they, the people, they act. At mature soul level, they work at soul level, they do karma without expecting any returns. And also they work and help others, and there is no I and me in doing. So without having that I am doing and this is mine, with that intention, they help others. That is the mature soul. And then at the final old soul stage, always they want to teach and help others. They teach spiritual science for others' liberation. After they reach their, jnanam, they always want to try to teach others for their others' liberation. Like Patriji and others, we are seeing all the Maharshis and all. After they get enlightened, they try to teach others to lift others. So next one is people who meditate regularly, they get these 5 things. What are those 5 things? Spontaneity. In life, for our meditators, in life, things happen spontaneously. So once they get meditation more and more, we see, people talk about all this. The things happen spontaneously. And then second one, simplicity. You adopt a simple lifestyle and get simple solutions. That's what happens, And then the third one is synchronicity. Life and people give synchronicity. So suddenly, we think of somebody, suddenly they call. That, that is what synchronicity. And suddenly we want something, suddenly somewhere, we get that. So that's what it is. And spur of the moment, everything happens in the correct time. And also we get ideas from higher intelligence whenever we need it. That's what spur of the moment. Correct. In that correct moment, somewhere we get that knowledge, either from somebody, some person, or from some book. We get that in that spur of the moment. Swift action. You will be instant, spontaneous in action mode. You don't postpone it. With meditation, you will get all these 5-star life enriched, empowered things. That's what Patriji is saying. All these, with more and more meditation, we get all these 5 things, it seems. And next one, you will do and get with meditation all these 5 important E's. What are those E's? Experiment everything. Okay, experiences, express, enlightenment, evolve, and enjoy. So what is experiment everything? And then when we start, we hear about this pyramid. We wanted to experiment. So people, they start experimenting energy flow in meditation with pyramid, without pyramid. And also the same way, putting our pyramid on our head, also on the water, all those things we try. And then we experience. So we get experiences by doing more and more meditation. And next one is express. And then whatever experiences we get in meditation, we express to ourselves. By expressing to our other people, they get motivated. And then next one is enlightenment. What is enlightenment here? By meditating and reading books, you get the right knowledge about yourself. So that when the more you do meditation, the more you do Sajjana Sangatyam and reading books, you get more and more knowledge about your real higher self. And then finally, you evolve and enjoy. With all this, slowly evolving, you without knowing, you evolve and enjoy the life. When your soul is in a higher dimension, finally you get an eternal happy feeling of bliss. See what happens before, we didn't know. For every little thing, we think, why it happened to me, why I'm getting all these challenges. We think, like that. But with all this knowledge, now we change our mind. We think, oh, okay, something I did harm in others to others in my past life or in this life in my past. So that is why all these challenges are coming to me to learn for me some lessons. So we try not to reject them. We accept them. And then we learn lessons and we move on. When we accept things as they are, and slowly we try to learn, and then we overcome those challenges with so much ease. That's what happens. That when things happen like that, slowly we evolve and we get enjoy. We feel that enjoyment and happiness. And next one is seven lokas. Always, Patriji also used to mention this, all these seven lokas. What are those? Bhu Bhuvaha. So what is Bhu is the earth life and the Bhuvaha is the realm in our abdomen. So the other one, Bhuvahi is that lies in our abdomen. Yeah. And then Suvaha, the Swarga Loka, where devatas like Indras and Gandharvas, they reside. And Janaloka, in Janaloka, people who are higher than Devatas, they stay there. In Mahatloka, Mahaloka, where Mahatmas stay. When we serve selflessly with right knowledge, we go to Mahaloka. That's what Patriji mentioned. Example, in who meditate and do not go anywhere to teach others. Oh, here, he gives an example. Let me move this little bit. Yeah. Here the example Patriji mentioned, people who meditate where they do not travel to go and teach others, like Bala Yogi, they stay in Mahaloka. And next one is Tapaloka. In Tapaloka, people like Bodhisattva live here. They do not move but teach others who come to them, like example like Ramana Maharshi and Bodhisattva. So this seems they stay in Tapaloka. And Satyaloka, God like Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, they stay and they create Amshatmas. So we know in a final Satyaloka, gods like Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, and they stay and they guide other loka people. And the next one is meditators should follow these 5 things. What are those 5 things? Right thinking. Always think positive. You create your own reality. That's what we learn after coming into PSSM. So always Patriji says, change your negative thoughts to positive, positive to miraculous thoughts. So we have to think always positive. Otherwise, you create your own reality without knowing. Right speech. Be careful with your words. Talk less. Listen more. Practice maunam or silence often. So always, Patriji he also practiced 1 year silence. And the third thing is right way of cooking. Cook with clean vessels after shower with awareness. Use fresh vegetables. That's what Patriji always mentioned. And right way of eating. Eat consciously. Eat slowly with focus and gratitude. And eat without distractions like TV and phone. That is with full awareness. Eat with full awareness. And the 5th one is right way of mingling with people, which is Sajjana Sangatyam. And here, Patriji always, he says, Sajjana Sangat, like Adishankaracharya's Bhajagovindam sloka, Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalachatve Jivan Mukti. That's what, with Sajjana Sangatvam, finally it leads to Jivan Mukti. So what is Sajjana Sangam? Sat Sangam. Sat Sangam is union with truth. That is Sat Sangam. Sajjana Sangatyam is, it means friendship with people who knows the truth. That is the meaning of Sajjana Sangatyam. And next one is Ramayana concept of 5 fingers. What is that? Here, Patriji says Kumbhakarna is your tamoguna, which works at body level, that is kama. At that body level, we have desires, kama. And then next one is Ravana. Ravana is rajoguna. It works with mind level. People who work with mind level, they are rajoguna people. They are compared to Ravana. And they always, they want artha. is more material oriented, material pleasures. Vibhishana. Here Vibhishana is Sattva Guna, and they work at intellectual level, and they always work in dharmic way, dharma. And then next one is Rama. Rama is above all these three gunas, which is nirguna. They are people like that. They with nirguna, they work with atma level, at atma level, and they always aim for moksha, liberation. Hanuman. Next one is Hanuman. What is Hanuman? Ishvara Pranidhanam. That is at that with that Hanuman surrender to God or Guru, which we know always Hanuman surrendered to Rama, his Guru, completely. That is what Hanuman, it is symbolizes Ishvara Pranidhanam or surrender to Guru or God. Next one is Mahavakyas from Vedas or Upanishads. What are those? First one is Tattvamasi. It comes from Samaveda, which is the Chandogya Upanishad in Samaveda. What is that? You are that universal consciousness. So Tattvamasi, Tat Asi, Tattvam Asi, Tattvam Asi. So you are same thing. You are the universal consciousness. And then next one is Ayam Atma Brahma. That is, it comes from Atharva Veda of Mandukya Upanishad of Atharva Veda. And here, what is that Ayam Atma Brahma? My Atman or this self is Brahman. That is Ayam Atma Brahma. Next one is Prajnanam Brahma. That is, it comes from Aitiriya Upanishad of Rigveda. That is what it says, knowledge about ourself and universe is Brahman. That is Prajnanam Brahma. That is that we experience that knowledge, not only theoretical, knowledge about the real self and also that universe. When you know all that, that is, Prajnanam Brahma. That is the Brahmajnanam is Prajnanam, final stage. And then Aham Brahmasmi. That is in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which is in Yajurveda. It comes from Yajurveda. That is, I am Brahman. Brahman, God is not outside. It is, I am Brahman alone. That is what it says. Aham Brahmasmi. And then finally, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. This is everything, every being is Brahman. That comes from Chandogya Upanishad. The sum of all Vedanta teaching is Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. We will realize the statement Mamatma. From this, we will realize the statement of Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. Means our consciousness lies in all beings, which is lies in all beings is the same. Then finally, when we realize all this and experience all this, we experience that Mamatma Sarvabhutatma. So that same, that Brahman which lies in me is also lies everywhere, in every being, in every material things, they come into that stage. So I think that is the final, that's I have information I have. So I hope everybody, it is, made it clear. So
Thank you, Bala Garu. It's really amazing sharing. When you are mentioning about Mahavakyas from Vedas, I felt like Aham Brahmasmi, all these things. That's why we need to, while taking care of ourselves, taking shower, wearing good clothes, I mean, not fancy, washed clothes, everything we should treat like a god, ourselves.
yes, because their body is a temple.
Yeah,
Our body,
yeah,
we have to take care of it.
yeah. Everything, every single thing is wonderful, beautiful, man.
Yes, let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go into meditation. Okay, it's 9. Let's go into meditation.
Bala Garu, would you be able to share the presentation in the chat, like in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
I will
thank
do
you so
it.
much.
Also, this video will be there in YouTube videos.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Shanti, Will you play the music? Will you be able to play the music?
Yeah, let me try.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
You able to hear the music? Bala garu, are you able to hear the music?
Yeah, we can, yeah, this is fine. Okay. Let us all sit comfortably. Cross our legs. Clasp our hands. Close our eyes. Take out our glasses. Let us all connect to our Guru Brahmarshi Patriji's consciousness and also our higher self. And let's all focus on our breath. Our breath is our Guru. Always Patriji mentioned, our breath is our Guru. So this is our natural, soft, tranquil, and most important breath. By focusing on our breath, slowly we decrease our thoughts. That leads to open our Brahmarandala, and we get more cosmic energy. Always Patriji says, by doing more and more meditation, Nara becomes Narayana. That means man becomes God. Patriji used to say, by doing more and more meditation, this Mamsa kingdom becomes mantra kingdom. meditation, we travel from our outer world to inner world. That means the outer noisy world to our inner silent world. From where it connected with our heart, and then we get all our intuitions and answers. In meditation, when we close our five senses, when we travel inside, our sixth sense, intuition, that door open. When we travel from limited mind, limited conditions into unlimited inner universe. When we travel, I will explore all the answers. When we go into our inner silence, connected to outside nature, then you can observe and express our gratitude to our Guru Brahmashi, Patriji, taught us this wonderful Anapanasati and gave us so much knowledge, full way to understand. So those are the concepts now we are all following. So really very thankful for this. All of us who have directed also all the Panchabuddha to our 40 breath. And namaste to our highest who is guiding us every minute. And thank you to all of you who have joined in this today's session. Thank you, thank you, thank you all the masters. Thank you.
Thank you, Bala Garu. It's beautiful meditation and wonderful energies. Masters, if anyone wants to share experience or have any questions, please raise your hand.
Amazing session, Bala ma'am. Wonderful. It was, you covered so many topics, almost everything. You covered from gunas to soul stages to all the vakyas in the Vedas. So many things you covered. Wonderful session. Thank you so much for bringing
Thank you.
all those things as a refresher. Thank you so much for all the knowledge and wisdom.
Thank you, thank you.
Anyone else? Amazing sharing, Bala ma'am, one more time. If not, like, if nobody has anything, anything to share, and we can conclude today's session tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bala Garu, for wonderful wisdom. And many of the, from Tulsi Dalam, you covered most of the topics of Tulsi Dalam, right? Patriji's concepts, many of the things. Thank you so much for showering Patriji's wisdom. And tomorrow is 108 Srinivas Rao Garu. He's coming and he's sharing the wisdom on what is relationship between pyramids and human body. So please join the masters tomorrow. Yeah, Shantikari, you can conclude. Andy.
Thank you, Sirisha, for giving me the opportunity.
It's
Yeah.
all masters. Yeah.
Thank you, Bala Garu. Thank you, Sirisha. Thank you, all masters. Thanks
Thank
to
you, Shanti.
Patriji for giving all of us this opportunity. Yeah. Thank you. We can all meet tomorrow, same time, 9:30 p.m. EST and 8:30 p.m. CST with one more beautiful topic.